A mother died. A woman died by the hands of power, by the ignorant hands of oblivion. And I've been crying at her death, like so many thousands of us are crying at the unjust death of RENEE NICOLE GOOD. And it's becoming more and more glaringly obvious that what is called of us, collective and humanity, to do is to really face and look in the eye the grief, the dark mother, and the sense of emptiness. So we might feel feelings of grief or rage come up, which is passion. But if it's channeled from a place of reactivity, I don't know how much good it's gonna do to the world. So RENEE's death is, to me, finger pointing beyond the fact that it's a truly devastating and unjust death. It's a finger pointing, inviting us to sit with our grief, to sit with our sense of emptiness, to really feel and watch where we have become, not from a place of self-punishment or martyrdom or enraged sense of failure. It's an invitation for a deeper dive into the darkness we hold within us that might come across as a sense, or might feel as a sense of emptiness. The whole Western colonialism and capitalism is born from a fleeing and avoiding of sitting with this dark. And until we learn to do that, until we discover and be revealed to our own inherent entangled nature as humans, the more we will look at the other human being as an other. And the more we reveal to our inherent interconnectedness as human beings, the more open our hearts will feel, the more sensitized and tender. And this act of rage might be transformed into a passionate act for bringing together community as a response. It's not going to be a reaction, but a response. And to me, that's what true belonging is. When the whole world resides within your own skin, that's when you know you have found true belonging. And it's overwhelming because not all of us are awakened to, and this is not to divide, we're all awake beings, but it takes some discipline and some commitment and some really intense inner work and shadow with our own shadow. And Indra's web, we're interconnected. Science is catching up to what the ancients knew. They didn't even know it, because even knowing has become a thread of separation. They wear it. They never not been it. Just like you've never not been this, knowing. So as a mother to 3 kids, her death really affected me. And I cried and I let my tears arrive, because it's grief to the inner tender places in me that want to be touched. And people are terrified to go there because they are terrified to be overwhelmed. in my world, and all these doors have burst. There's no other way to live this alive life. And there is a far bigger danger to be underwhelmed, not touched, in denial, numb, the malaise of forgetting. But something in you keeps prickling you, keeps giving you a reminder something is missing. And you're running miles and miles and miles to try and find it somewhere out there. Maybe a retreat, maybe some healing, maybe buying more clothes, maybe more money, maybe working more. We're all stung by the same poison, the poison of forgetting. And just like in nature, there's always medicinal ways we can mend to that poison. Whatever you do, whatever you choose to do in life, you are not broken and you are not alone. But it takes a willingness to want to step out of this cage we've built, the individual self. It's the most beautiful, glamorous cage, that we can harness it to become a vessel for spirit and life to flow through us. We're not in control. What a relief. What a flipping relief. When you allow yourself to let go, to loosen your grip, to open your heart, you will feel like you're free falling somewhere, because there's no ground. This is not a place that is, it has a ground, and yet we need the ground of the earth to feel whole and to feel held. So it's a land of paradox.